they have a plan, and it's not a good plan. This is why I'm so scared with the young people voting, because you have these group of people that tell you, oh no, everybody should be working in the U.S. Trump just racist. No, they
But
don't.
yeah, because he never
Every
said they couldn't come.
Yeah, you just have to
He
come the right
never,
way.
yeah. So
You
I
can't
can
come.
see come. That's not what he's saying.
The issue is we don't know who these people are. They have not been vetted. They come from Mexico. They come from Middle East. People come from all over the world. They come in the U.S. You don't know these people. How do you know these people and kill a whole family in Mexico? How you know these people? And all they got to do, they come here, they kill, they murder Americans. They go back to Mexico, change their name, come back. You don't know them. They have not been vetted. If you go out and you commit a crime, you going to jail because everybody know you London, you an American. But if you Jose and you coming from across the border and you hurt somebody, who knows Jose? We have no record of him. No, these people should not be in here. And this is how you have to look at it. Somebody come over here just to have a baby and then they like, oh, my baby should be a citizen. I should get free welfare. Absolutely not. They do. And the thing is, Trump was trying to stop it, but you have this whole party that's like, no, these people should get free health care. My thing is, as an American, I make so much. Gabby can't get free health care because of the amount of money I make. What makes it? And I'm a taxpayer. This is the problem. She can't get it. CJ can't get it. Charles can't get it. I can't get it. But if you come from Mexico, you're not even a citizen. You're getting free health care, free benefits for your kids and all that. And guess who's paying for it? Me, your mom. You think that's fair? You go to work every day. This is coming out of your paycheck. But you don't look at it like that because you feel like, oh, everybody should just, you can't go to Mexico, have a baby, and your baby is going to be a part of, no. They don't allow birthright citizenship. You can't go to Japan. You can't go to China. You can't go to the Middle East because if you're an American, you have a baby there, your baby is an American. So what makes it fair people can come from Mexico and now their baby an American? You find it fair?
No. So how come they want to come here and do that?
Because you ain't hear what she just said. You come here, you have your baby, you take your baby back, train it however you want them to train, send them back, let them vote, let them get in office, and then guess what? The America gonna be ran just how they want it to be ran.
That's exactly it.
That's the thing.
That's the
which
enemy
is scary.
within. Think about that, because if I have a baby and I know China trying to take over the U.S. because again, Trump is the only person standing between all these countries and the U.S. If I have a baby, let's say I'm from China, and I say, oh, I'm gonna go to, because they've been doing this. They come here, they have a baby, they take the baby back to China, but the baby is an American citizen. They live in China, they can vote because now they have dual citizenship, meaning they're a citizen of China, they're a citizen of the U.S. So I can vote in the elections. I can come here, I can run for office.
What's that little boy? Didn't they? It was a little Asian. I think he was Chinese. Actually, they had him. Found out he was stealing information.
Yeah, a lot of them have.
Yeah.
She was a mayor. I want to say
you hit a mayor, not just over here a citizen.
No, she was and she was stealing. Yeah, she was sending information back to China. Yeah. That's why I said.
But I like what you just said. You said don't help them erase your history.
Yeah, that's your erasure. But you sitting here talking about how much you hate. I hate America. America's stupid. They so right. What other country you think the way you walk around, the potty mouth music we hear on the radio, all of that, all of what you see now is about. It's already changing. When you go in the store, it's becoming American now, and it's not good because this is not what we are. This whole thing, they don't want because they want America to be what they want. If you don't like America, take your ass back, because that's not what we're about. We're about unity here. This is an issue. No different than Trump getting rid of the Haitians. Go. I ain't even, slowly but surely, your TPS is up. And the thing that pisses me off, first of all, you was only supposed to be here 18 months, a year and a half. Because due to the earthquake, y'all were brought over here. Y'all have been here, 16 years. And then Trump okay, Supreme Court told him, yeah, they can go. It's them, Venezuelans was first, now it's Haiti, and then it's Syrian. Y'all can go. So now they protesting in the street. That's not right. Ma'am, TPS means temporary protective status.
So they agreed to go back after.
It's temporary.
They didn't agree. We had to send them back.
You have to, because this is.
But they know they
knew.
Know.
Yes. When
they wanted to stay though.
The reason that they were brought here.
They ain't signed nothing.
No. So what happens is, anytime a country is stressed, another country can take them in. Let's say like they had the earthquake. This happened way during Obama term because Obama is the one that said they can come. And actually it wasn't that many of them. They started sending for family. That's how it just grew. But he had so many that come to the U.S. It's like it's 18 months until, Haiti is back up and, doing this 18 months. It's a year and a half. These people have been here 16 fucking years. Because they keep renewing the TPS. Well, Trump got in office.
Renewing it. That's
They
what you're saying.
kept
How
renewing
can
it.
they just keep renewing?
Because
You have people over there that's proving it.
You have the president.
How can they approve of what's over
No.
here?
It's the
That's why it's
president.
important who your president is.
The
Or your country or not. That's the real
That's
question.
the question. So if Biden he extended it, let me say this. So if you hear 18 months, Barack said, okay, I'm gonna extend it again. I'm gonna extend it 5 years. Okay, then you got Biden come in. Okay, I'm gonna extend it. And then Trump like, enough. Y'all gotta go home. So here you are. You have these people. And this is the problem with letting people in. You knew you was on a TPS status. You done bought a house while you here. You're not a citizen. You done bought cars while you here. Instead of you saying, you know what, let me get as much money as I can so I can save up when I go back home, I have my money. Now that the Supreme Court told Trump, yes, you can tell them they can go. They got to go. Now they out protesting in the street. That's not fair. America racist. Why would you even want to be in the country you feel right? To me, that's stupid anyway. Why would you want to be somewhere where you're not wanted? Your TPS is up. Temporary protective status is up. It's been up a long time ago. So now he like you in see they just extended it for 2 more weeks. To give him 2 more weeks, y'all gotta go. This is the thing. Being a bleeding heart is not gonna help you as an American citizen. We gotta stop that whole, well, that's so sad. What happened to? They not gonna feel that way about you, your cousin, your brother, none of your family. They don't give a fuck. These people are here to take over. That's it. They don't. If anything happens to London, you somewhere that you think they care? You just another American. We gotta stop that. Because it can cost us evasion, and meaning these people are in here. These are people that have come as a Trojan horse where they have been let in. They in our government. They're not for us. You need to start paying attention to what these people are saying when they standing there. I was looking at Ilhan Omar and what's her name? I can't stand her. I can't stand either one of them. And they were there. He kept asking them. He was like, because they was like, can you please tell American soldiers to come out of Lebanon? Can you? And she was like, first of all, American soldiers not even in Lebanon. They're not. And so he said, but you never said nothing about Holocaust. He was like, why do you keep saying, when you go back and you look, American soldiers are not in there. But if you don't know and you listen to these people because they keep telling you American soldiers going up here, that's not true. This is a battle between Israel and Iran. Now, the thing is, we already know how Iran is. We know what they about.
So we don't have nothing to do about. We don't have nothing to do with that. Then how come they keep making?
We do have something to do about it because this is the thing. Basically, Iran is okay. Let me see how I can put this. Think about a group of terrorists. Think about a group of gangsters. What they're doing, they're going from country to country. And what they're doing is invading. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to be a bully. I'm coming to your country. I'm about to take over because guess what? I want everything that I say to go in your country. So here I am. I'm here. I got my army. I got my group. I got my guys behind me. And guess what? My religion, what I say going to go, that's what's going to go. This is what we're fighting about. We're fighting for political power. We're fighting because we want the economic power. We want to take over. Again, this is why it's very important. You paying attention to who you vote for. All that nonsense, vote blue no matter. You don't just go in the boot and just blue, blue, blue. You don't even know who you voting in. You know nothing about these people. You need to be doing research. Find out, first of all, for me, and I know people going to say I'm racist. I don't give a fuck. I vote American. When I say American, I mean, I'm not talking first generation. I mean, your family had to been here. I'd rather vote for a white guy that's been here generation. I don't want, because at least I know, yeah, they be stealing money, whatever. It's not a threat to my life. You vote people in that's a threat to your life. They smile with you and they talk all the game and how they gonna do this and because they know Americans are silly. I had that other clip I was gonna just to show you how stupid Americans are. And the whole thing, they was asking them about which flag do you think is the most dangerous flag? I'm looking at this, and you got Americans, and see, this is how they get you. These people are allowing you to play yourself out of your position, and you have no clue. You have no clue.
So is Trump red or blue?
What?
Trump red, he a Republican.
Yeah.
He used to be a Democrat. That's okay. He used to be, no, and this is the right question. Trump was a Democrat up until he ran for the presidency because he saw what the Democratic Party was doing and he was like,
and
oh
people
no.
don't trust him even though he was on the blue side at first.
That's why they don't like him because he switched sides. First of all, Trump has his own money. And that's one thing because he can't be controlled by Soros. This is the thing. These politicians that come into office, these people have lobbyists. You know what they are? You know what a lobbyist is?
No.
Okay. So basically a lobbyist is somebody that comes in, let's just say I have a company, right? So I have this company and then I want this company to go global. Or let's say I want to make I don't know. Okay, say I own say I own a cell phone company, right? Okay. So I want this to spread out to everybody and I want to make money. So I know I'm a billionaire, whatever. So this is what I do. I tell you a politician, right? You work in, let's just say you a Senate or you work in Congress, right? So I'm gonna come tell you, the people in Congress are supposed to work for you. You the constituent. So you are the person that vote these people in. So let's say I own a cell phone company and I come to you and I'm like, you know what, London? I'll give you $2 million. I'll give you $500. I just need you to go out and I need you to promote my company. But you don't promote it as where you like, hey, Diane, that's not how you promote it. What you do, you start saying, you start getting people invested in that because I'm paying you to get my product out there. Once you do that, this is one of those things, I'll give you money. And it's like, okay, now I see, you're not working. And then they'll be like, hey, that cell phone the phones don't work. People complain to you and you act like you don't even know what's going on. But guess what? You got out there, you gonna pretend you don't even know. And it's like, but that's not good for the environment because first of all, phones don't work. And when somebody put it on their ear, it burn their ear. You don't care because guess what? You got the money. Now you work for me because I'm paying you to go out. Does that make sense? This is what lobbyists do. And a lot of politicians are compromised because they're getting paid behind the scenes. All this stuff, that rhetoric you see them spew, even like Roland Martin, he a commentator, but they only invested in the companies that's going to pay them. Like Kamala, she going to pay him. She going to come on there. She'll have a couple talking points. He know what to say, what not to say, because it's compromised because I'm not going to say anything that, that's going to hurt you. We going to sit, laugh, joke or whatever. People going to see that and be like, oh, she's so nice. The whole time you getting paid, like Al Sharpton. These are
so
people.
They getting paid to lie.
There you go. So you gotta understand. The thing is, and that's why I say they don't like Trump because Trump don't need your money. He already have his own, and that's the combination.
He gonna do what's best for America.
There you go. Now some things he say stuff, and I know people get mad. Yeah, he could tone it down, but a lot of times I agree with a lot of stuff he say, and sometimes he'll say stuff, and it's like, okay, you ain't have to. Yeah, he have his own money, and that's the thing that they piss because what you gonna do? But when you come in there like somebody like Barack, and you on APAC money, meaning that's who's funding you, whatever they tell you to do, guess what? That's what you gonna do. But you got a question, if you come in there, a president's salary is how much a year? Like 500,000, something like that. You come in there, you not rich. Somebody like Barack, you come into the presidency, and when you leave, and now you a millionaire, where you get that money from? You understand? Who did you sell out? You got to ask yourself, and then you got to think about the agenda, because when Barack got in there, this whole thing with the whole board of his second term, what made you change your mind of letting these people stay? This whole DREAM Act, all these illegals was put before U.S. citizens. Why is that? You got to ask yourself these questions.
You don't want to answer that, or people not asking that?
Hmm?
I said he don't have an answer if people not asking.
Well, let me explain something to you about the media. The media is controlled. So when he go in, he can tell them what questions not to ask. Now, when you're running for the presidency, this is when you see people get off guard. Like Kamala, when she was interviewed, and they was asking her questions, and he was like, when you left those borders open, the guy, I know you saw the interview, and he was talking to her, and she couldn't refute anything. She was just like, well, if you let me, he said, no. He said, do you regret leaving the borders open? Well, because Trump, this ain't got nothing to do with Trump. This is before you and Biden left the borders open. Do you regret doing it? A lady, daughter was raped and killed by an illegal. Do you? Well, I'm sorry that happened to her daughter. Had you not left the borders open, this wouldn't have happened. That's another thing the media never talks about. How many American citizens have been killed by illegals? And again, a lot of these people, they don't catch these people. They go back across the border. Very dangerous. You gotta ask yourself.
So, but they closed now, right? The borders are closed.
They're closed, but let me have you. I know you haven't been paying attention, but let me tell you what they're doing. So Trump has what 2 more years in the House, in the White House. These people are sitting at the border. Birthright citizenship did not pass, so anybody can be a U.S. citizen. They are literally sitting at the border, waiting for Trump presidency to be over, so they can come back into the U.S. They interviewing these people. He was like, well, what? He was like, yeah. He was like, oh, I don't know. Trump don't want us there. We want to work. He was like, but we just waiting until he leave so we can come back. And guess who's gonna let him back over?
Come on.
Well, she not the president. No, the Democrat Party, because that's the party. They're gonna let him back over. Because listen, they don't. First of all, they're fighting against ICE. They want to defund ICE, meaning they don't want ICE arresting people. They don't want ICE sending them back. You have to ask yourself, why is that? Why do you want these people here? These are questions you have to ask yourself. Why would these people don't even belong here? ICE just doing their job. So why do you want these illegal people here? They're not supposed to be in the U.S. Trump, all he's doing is his job. He's like, hey, you're not supposed to be here? Go back. If you don't go back, we're going to deport you. What's wrong with deporting somebody that's not supposed to be here? And then, oh, she have a baby. That's not our business. That's not our problem, because let me explain something to you. You broke the law. It's against the law to cross the border without permission.
So then how are they just across the border to get in if they're not supposed to be in?
How do you...
You said somebody's going in.
No, they can. This is the thing. They have a... Have you seen the border? Okay. So you can... They caught people still cross, even though they built the walls. There's sections where you can cross over, because they caught people crossing over. And
Why can't they just close that?
they can't close it, but people can always find a way. Let me explain something to you. You have American citizens that's going over there, even picking these people up and bringing them to the U.S. They've been busting people doing that. They are. They catching people going over there, loading the trucks, loading van, and bringing these people to the U.S. So you got that too, trafficking. You have people doing that because they're getting paid. These people getting paid like $10,000 or whatever to do it. And then another thing they do, they send their kids across the border, just by themselves. Just send them. It's a group of kids. They still ain't found them since Biden was in office. What the hell happened to them kids? They just stopped talking about it. And the thing is, that's dangerous, because you don't know these kids be sex trafficked. We don't know. We really don't know. They rather just risk that because they want to be. I feel bad for their circumstances. I really do. But America cannot absorb all these people. We already have homeless people. We already have a lot to deal with. We have kids here that need to go to daycare. We have people here that can't find jobs. We have kids that, need to be taken care of. Your classroom overfilled with all these people. We cannot do it. I feel bad for you, but we just can't. That's like you living in a house, and you come home one day, and I'm just in your house.
Then she invite her cousin, and her cousin invite her friend.
And you like, hey, I need these people out. And imagine you calling the police. There's no police because they defund the police. So now, how you gonna get them out your house? These are people you voted for. There is no police. Ain't nothing you can do. Well, London, you might as well let them stay. You can't make them go. What do? This is the U.S. You have to understand, as citizens in the U.S., when we commit a crime, guess where we going? We're going to jail. Why are we rewarding people that's committing a crime by coming over here illegal? You crossing the border. They told you no, you cannot cross the border. And guess what we do? Oh, you know what? They already here now. Let's give them a house. Let's just give them food stamps. How you reward? If I go and I steal out of Kroger, you think they gonna be like, oh, girl, he'll come get this free ham? No. You have to think about things sensibly and not emotionally. And the thing is, we have to use logic. You keep letting everybody else in. You keep who's paying for this? Everything is just going up and up and up, and nobody who is actually paying for this. It ain't just magic money coming from somewhere.
Is that why there's inflation, because more people keep coming?
That? Yes. Think about it. Yes. First of all, I think about this. Somebody has to pay for these anchor babies. The hospital bill. If everybody coming over there having a baby, nobody paying the hospital bill, but just Americans.
And then you wonder why we in debt.
Who? They come here. Think about it. Who paying for this? So eventually, I got to tax you more because look at all this that's going out. This free resources. I got to take more money from you. Is that fair to you? No. But you don't think about it like that because to you, they could just give them. You just think money just printed up. No. This is the thing. We have too many people here already. We don't even know who the hell these people are. We just can't afford it anymore. And this is the thing, young people, a lot of times, and nothing bad against you, but when you don't know and you just going off your heart, like, man, you see something on the news, and the news is good with playing with folks. Look at that little boy, how the cops. Majority of the time, the story not even true. That's not even what happened. But even still, if your mom deliberately came to a country illegally and she brought you here, well, then guess what? I'm sorry it happened. They're going to send you back, but you got to go. Because if I go somewhere and I take CJ with me and I steal out of Ross, they ain't going to be like, oh, well, you know, she have her son. My ass going to jail and he going to CPS. You have to think of things like that. They should not get special privileges, especially when breaking the law. They need to be taken right on back. And if they come back again, lock their ass up. I'm over it.
Lock 'em up. Remember what you got?
So Trump is gonna fix all that.
That's what he's trying. That's what he's trying to do.
He can't.
People
Because
are
everybody is.
they fighting against
They
him.
fighting against everybody. If you notice.
So it's based off of the people, not the president.
Well, okay, we got to go all the way back. That's the square one. Because it ain't just the president.
I
They
know
got to
there's
work
like
together.
other people that's
Mhm.
above the
You
president,
have
but they're
your-
listening to the people, right?
No, you have people like, you have the voters like us, like we vote. We don't make laws or whatever. We vote.